Wise counsel, holistic health and fitness, you in the knowledge trap. At my lowest, asked a friend for $1. He could not lend one. Asked my pastor for a prayer. He could not send one. Asked the doctor to treat my illness. He could not heal me. Asked a politician to lower taxes. All he did was bill me. Asked the system for liberation. It sent me to jail. Asked the astrologist where's heaven. He sent me to hell. Asked my therapist for privacy. She reported me. Asked my father for support. He aborted me. Asked my teacher to learn. She miseducated me. Asked my boss for a raise. He terminated me. Asked my pet for comfort. It bit me. Asked life for peace. It hit me. I asked my brother for a hand. He shoved me down the hill. I asked God for mercy. I received another bill. I asked the psychic about my future. She brought up my past. I asked my vices to leave me alone. They continued to harass. I asked my demons to give me a break. They immediately gave chase. I asked my legs to run as fast and far as they could. I then came face to face with my I've been through a lot in life, as have many other people. Along the way, I picked up bad habits, vices, demons. Some through friends, some through co-workers, TV, internet, school, college, peers, romantic partners, church. Some through my own curiosity, looking for acceptance, looking for information, looking for something new, looking for a thrill and not knowing what I was getting myself into. Violence, substance abuse, poor sexual habits, being vain, egotistical, greedy, selfish, jealousy, pride. We all experience things that we try to work on, things that we know we probably should change, things that we justify, rationalize, or just give up on trying to change and fix. We all experience those things. And it can be really hard to overcome, to create new habits, to get rid of some of those vices. But when you're attacking a vice, a demon, you gotta attack it at all angles. And I'm blessed today that God helped me overcome all my demons. And the first thing I had to do was acknowledge that I had an issue, that it was something that needed to be changed and that I was justifying and rationalizing. It's a habit, it's a weakness, it's a vice that we just can't shake, we just can't give up. So first you have to admit that this is a real issue and I want to change it. Next, you can't look down on yourself. Skeletons in the closet, secrets, dark secrets, things we're ashamed of, things we don't want anybody to find out about us, things that we don't even want to think about that we did. It's okay, because you're here now and you got a chance to make it right. Life is tricky and we get pulled into all type of things when we young, when we naive, the environment, the influence of people. Then we gotta stop putting ourselves in situations. If you know your problem, alcohol, stop going to the bar. Stop hanging with those friends who you know drink all the time. If you know you're battling with lust, you know you're a freak, don't start having lunch with that handsome coworker while you got a boyfriend, cause something might happen. Like, you know you're a freak. Don't put yourself in situations. You gotta accept setbacks. You might do good for a month, you might do good for 2 months, even a week or so. Then you might fall back into habits, but you gotta recognize it and try to get back on track. It's okay, we're not perfect, especially when you're trying to get over something. There's going to be setbacks. You're going to fall into some of those old habits every once in a while. But guess what? Whenever you're not doing it longer than you used to do it, that's a victory. You might get 3 days here, you might get 2 months there, but just keep chipping away. That ties into celebrating the small victories. Whenever you're not doing it longer than you used to do it before, that's a victory. Have a goal, try to hit that goal, but if you don't hit that goal, know that you still won, and then get back at that goal. Then you have to replace negative habits with good habits. Go to the gym, go to the park, find a hobby, look at a hobby list, try new hobbies. So whatever you overdoing and you want to get rid of, you have to replace that with something positive. The next thing that is big for me is prayer. Now, if you're not religious or spiritual, cool, I'm spiritual. And my whole thing is, if prayer works, then I'm really missing out. But if it doesn't work, at least it puts my mind in a certain frame. At least I'm thinking in a certain way, and at least I'm being positive and having faith. So if you believe in a higher power, just even a little bit, try to pray daily. Try to remind yourself, if you can do it more than once a day, trust me, this is coming from somebody who's spiritual, and I didn't used to pray. Prayer works. Pray. Next, you gotta have faith. You gotta have faith that you can do it, and if you believe in a higher power and you ask for it, you have to believe that it's done. Before you see the results, before it's fully done yet, you have to speak it, you have to visualize it, you have to believe it, that it's already done, and it's gonna happen. You can't go into a game thinking you're gonna lose. You have to think you can win, because you can win. Next, seek professional help. I've seen counselors a couple times, not for long, and this last time it didn't work for me. The person was really judgy and I just couldn't, but I've seen people get help from professionals and it does work. Utilize all the resources that you can. Get professional help. Lastly, stay aware. The war is never completely over. The demons, they always lurking, salivating on you to put yourself in the wrong position, slip back into old habits, regress, wrong situation, temptation, succumbing to life's pressures. The demons waiting on your little moment of vulnerability to devour you. So even though you have success and you won many battles, always be aware that you can slip back into old habits, and you have to continuously monitor yourself and self-reflect and make sure you don't fall back.